Okay, we're gonna be reacting to a Dr. Pimple Popper episode, and my teeth and my gums are still not very happy.
Hi guys, Dr. Sandra Lee here. You guys also know me as Dr. Pimple Popper. I'm ready to show you one of my exclusive pops. This pop has never been seen before. This is a young woman who traveled from a couple hours away to see me because she is a popaholic and she has watched my videos where I've removed cysts on the back before, and she has a cyst on her back. So it's a medium-sized cyst, about a quarter size on her back. She's well aware of what to expect. She knows she's not going to be in any pain or any discomfort.
It looks like a vagina.
So she has a cyst here. It's gotten inflamed before. There is a little punctum there, a little opening. She should not feel anything other than my touching you here. I did numb the area. I'm going to take out that little punctum there. Epidermoid cysts, which is what this is, are benign growths that occur under the skin. It's kind of like a little balloon or a little sac that gets of skin that gets turned under, and it's shedding within this sac. You make sure I'm not hurting you, okay? On top of the cyst, I can see a little bit of it right there. Usually when I take off the top of it, you can see where it is, where the punctum was, you know, like it exposes it right there, actually.
Okay, how messy is this gonna be?
Which means I need to take it all out.
Because honestly, less digging, more poppy.
The skin on the back is usually famous for being very thick. So I'm gonna do a little squeeze here, okay?
Oh yeah, the squeeze.
It's gonna push against you, shouldn't hurt you or anything.
There's more squeezing to come out. Get the little friend out.
Dead skin cells get trapped in there, and it gets a little wet in there or humid, and so it's called macerated keratin that's in there. And you can sometimes squeeze things out. There's a little punctum or a little hole that sometimes you can squeeze stuff out. I don't advise that you do that. It will fill back up again as long as this little balloon is under there. So the point is, if you want to really get rid of this with more certainty, you want to excise it, which is what I'm doing here, surgical excision.
Come on, get a little pouchy out. Looks like forbidden string cheese, but luckily it's not that gross. I wonder if the patient feels like the stuff on her skin once it's out.
It's been inflamed before, and that's why you kind of also hear that snipping sound. You know, it's like a little fibrous tissue too that's under there. So we can always kind of see the space it is in, and this doesn't really bleed because it's like fibrous tissue there. It's like all kind of scar tissue right here.
Is that all of it? Oh, now they're stitching it up.
When
they
there's
got
a
all
scar
of it.
tissue underneath, I don't know if it ever kind of goes back to fully the feeling of normal skin. It might still always be a little bit firm, because you imagine this kind of tissue is underneath the skin that's really kind of white and not really a blood supply to it. You know, this whitish kind of scar tissue underneath there probably stays a little bit firm. This is a suture. See it it's connected. Okay. All you have.
A side note: when she was doing the stitching, it kind of reminded me of when you're casting on for a crochet product.
What you have to do is lift one up and snip below that knot, and then pull the other side up. Don't snip both knots, because then we have a suture stuck under there. So just one knot. It doesn't matter which one. Snip here, and then pull the other side up. She does really well, no problems. It's really one of our standard but great cyst pops.
And nice and satisfying too. And we have seen that episode. No, thank you. That is the previous episode we've seen. I hope you guys enjoyed that little video. See you in the next one.